Psalm 69 verses 14, 17, 30-31, 33-34, 36 and 37. Turn to the Lord in your need, and you will live. I pray to you, O Lord, for the time of your favor, O God. In your great kindness answer me with your constant help. Answer me, O Lord, for bounteous is your kindness, in your great mercy turn toward me. I am afflicted and in pain, let your saving help, O God, protect me. I will praise the name of God in song, and I will glorify him with thanksgiving. Turn to the Lord in your need, and you will live. See, you lowly ones, and be glad, you who seek God, may your hearts revive. For the Lord hears the poor, and his own who are in bonds he spurns not, for God will save Zion and rebuild the cities of Judah. The descendants of his servants shall inherit it, and those who love his name shall inhabit it. This psalm is a psalm of David, and one of the most quoted psalms in the New Testament, as it is often compared to the suffering of Jesus. David tells us he feels as if he is figuratively drowning in the hatred of members of his own country and even his own family. Don't we also feel overwhelmed with the various trials of life, and we suffer at the hands of unjust enemies? David's suffering is brought on because of his devotion to God. The psalm tells us of David's belief in God's kindness and mercy. God does not want Israel's sacrifices, but what he values most of all is his people's praise. This is good news for the poor who cannot afford to make animal sacrifices, but they can always offer praise to the Lord for the many benefits they receive daily. He asks for God's help, and he trusts that God will grant him the requests of his prayer. Historically, David's faith and trust in the Lord became a reality for Israel. When you are persecuted for your Christian beliefs, remember what Jesus said in John 15 verses 18 and following, "If the world hates you, know that it has hated me before it hated you. If you were of the world would love its own, but because you are not of the world, but I chose you out of the world, therefore the world hates you. Remember the word that I said to you, a servant is not greater than his master. If they persecuted me, they will persecute you, if they kept my word, they will keep yours also. But all this they will do to you on my account, because they do not know him who sent me. If I had not come and spoken to them, they would not have sin, but now they have no excuse for their sin. He who hates me hates my Father also." Matthew 5 verse 10 and following, "Blessed are those who are persecuted for righteousness' sake, for theirs is the kingdom of heaven. Blessed are you when men revile you and persecute you and utter all kinds of evil against you falsely on my account. Rejoice and be glad, for your reward is great in heaven, for so men persecuted the prophets who were before you." God hears my voice.